Hello, Internet! This is Z Schrodinger's cat, and welcome to another episode of the Ripple Effect Minecraft SMP. Last time, we made this thing here that doesn't look so great, but it does serve the purpose of this, which I actually do really like, the rainbow river waterfall thing in the middle of the teeth. Obviously, that side's still completely undone, and that I still have not. This is like 5 minutes after I ended the last episode. I have not uploaded episodes 2 or 3 yet because I just wanted to keep recording. I'm having fun. So, this episode I want to address the sheep situation because this does not look any good. And I was thinking about what to put here, and honestly, what better thing to put here than a enormous bed. Compositionally, I need to figure out a way to work this into this kind of structure. I could put another rainbow there and have it running down into the bed. Okay, look, I'm just gonna build the bed first, and then there's a lot of stuff around here that's not really built up. I'll work around it. It's not really the best approach to building a large structure. But you know what? What needs doing is need doing. I'm gonna use some dark oak because I have it. I have a lot of it. I've been farming it. I'm gonna have one leg here. Alright. And then I'm gonna go just an arbitrary number of blocks this way. How about right here? This is a number of blocks. I just need it to be longer than it is wide. And I think that will do. Now we go an arbitrary but smaller number of blocks this way. And I think that might be a suitable rectangle. And now we go over here. Make sure it's aligned. And yeah, I mean, it's a little wide, but that's okay. That's alright. And I'm going to have it come up. Hold on. Meh. Like this. And then I want to have, like, one more, I guess. No! Get out of my your left hand, concrete powder. You're not wanted here. I'm going to make a rectangle from this corner to that corner, and then on top of it, we'll build the rest of the bed. I'm going to put some slabs around the rim here, just to give it a little bit of a lip. And the form of this is gonna need a lot of tweaking because it's a big shape and I don't want it to look all flat and boring. But I am going to come up with some wool. A little bit of wool. I think is that a good height for a bed? Good enough. It's good enough. Well, that's that. I made this end white because I'm having this be sheets. I think I am going to... I'm going to raise this up a little bit. I want to have some wrinkles. So a few things need to happen. One, I need to add some wrinkles through stuff like this. And two, I need to kind of round off these corners because a bed is not sharp on the corners. So I need to kind of round this off a little bit. So have it be a little bit like that, I think. It might be a little too round, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm gonna have it be bunched up a bit over here, and I want to have it flowing over the side a little bit, like the blanket's kinda sticking out. Especially, I don't want this to be a straight line. I want this to come over here and have an especially long bit spilling out. And I want to make sure this is round. And that's a little weird. And then, let's see, I want to bunch it up a little bit over here, too. This might be a little bit too much bunching. The bunch levels might need some adjusting, but it's okay. It's pretty easy to unbunch. And then a little bit overflowing like this, maybe over on the side like that. The overflows might be a little bit too narrow, so I want to make sure they don't look weird like that. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, alright. That section over here needs some overflowing. Come all the way up here. How's that look? That section's weird. I need to fix that to make it look a little bit less tattered. Have it come down like this as a solid shape. That should be good. And it is. I wish we had half slabs for wool. Would be really nice. Mojang, please? Please? I will pay you money. More money than I've already paid you. But I also want to come through and add some carpets here because that will add a little more depth to it. Not as good as slabs would be, but we gotta do what we gotta do. There is a trick I could do with concrete powder to make slabs, but I don't know about that. I feel like it would look weird to have the difference in the texture, and it wouldn't look like wool. So we kind of just have this really layered effect. I'm kind of thinking that this might benefit from being a little bit more cohesive. Like this. Just some real proper bunching. We're just going right into Bunch Town over here. I need to have pillows. I would like to get snow, but I don't actually know where to get snow. So, we're gonna use this as the pillows. And I want to have them be a little bit round. So, take off the corners here. And here. And then I want to have another pillow over on this side. I don't really want it to be touching so much. That looks a little weird. Maybe if I take it off this end and add a little bit more width here. And over yonder. Like that. I guess that works. It sure is a lot of purple. Let me go up a little bit higher and see if I can get a good view that way. It's not great. I'll be honest. It isn't great. It looks pretty weird. I haven't looked at it from that side, and I can't. It's lag is a problem. It's a bit of a problem. That's okay. The underside definitely needs shaping, because that is super flat and ugly. Very ugly underside. Where's my bed? I don't want to get killed. Could only sleep in this nighttime. You don't decide when I go to bed. You're not even my real dad. Well, I made these changes, but I wasn't pressing record, so it's gone forever into the void. But I have started to shape this out a little bit, make it a little rounder. Brought some spruce planks back here to add some depth and contrast between the wood colors. And had a little indent here because this was still looking a little bit flat. I'm gonna put a headboard over here, so that's why this is just open and flat. But I'm going to put this around the rest of it. I do need to do something about this underside, so I think I'm just gonna, every few blocks, maybe 3, just add a stripe, like this, all the way across. And then 3 more blocks, 1, 2, 3, it's all the way across here. And that'll break it up. I'm going to just bring a square of spruce up for the headboard here, I think. I might actually want it to be one back. I want it to be one back. And then I'm gonna put dark oak decorations on the outside. That is a pretty decent headboard shape. I am going to... Do I have any stairs left? I'm going to line this with dark oak. In some fashion. I think I'll just go up like this. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll put like stairs and stuff. Stairs and slabs to smooth. That's looking pretty good. And also not symmetrical. Hold on. Now it's better. And I think it needs to be broken up a little bit here, so I'm going to add some... lines going across. Now, I think probably every... I don't know. That many blocks? 2 blocks? There we go. That's kind of a good headrest. I think. Not headrest. Headboard! Aha! Words. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, this doesn't really... Okay, Stack Overflow error. Alright. Oh, the server crashed. Oh, good. It is possible that the pillagers have not been killing my sheep, and that they have been climbing this ladder and jumping out. Which I believe is outrageous and unacceptable behavior. Now, compositionally, this isn't that nice, because it's just kind of there. So I think I want to build a giant lamp. Because what goes with a bed? Lamp. I think a good idea would be to have some kind of, like, organic spike type thing. Something like this. Coming up like that. And then at the top of this, I would put some glowstone and a lampshade. So it would be like up like that, right? It would be a little lamp. And then around the bottom here, I can put some of this stuff. This stuff. Like that. Like it's kind of coming out of the ground. I could even place this a little bit like here. And have it going into the ground. I might need to make that a little bit taller. I'm gonna have one here. I think I will put one over yonder. And probably over yonder. Well, those are good shapes, I think. Sheep, get out of my way. You already did me dirty by getting out. You can at least get out of my way. But now I need to go to the Nether and collect glowstone. Oh boy. To the Nether. Alright, I know there's a hole somewhere around here. This place is enormous. I don't entirely know how to get out. That is a lava lake? I don't think that's it. I think there might be a way out here. Maybe. I should have brought more food. Alas, I'm starting to suspect I have gone the wrong way. Wait. Oh, look at this. Okay. Not really into this one. Gonna pass and try a different one. For the light bulbs of the lamp, I'm gonna do probably like this shape, a little flower shape. And then I'm gonna take some white glass, and I don't have enough, I'm still smelting glass, and I'm gonna put it around, like, can I get on that? Yeah, I can. Like that. And that should, it's not completely finished, but we should be able to get an idea from it. Yeah, that'll work for a light bulb. I'm gonna put a lampshade up there in wool, and that will be mostly it. Now that I have that in place, I want to add the shade, the lampshade to it, so it doesn't just look like... I don't know what that looks like. I'm gonna come up a few blocks with some iron bars, just so it's not completely covering the thing, and then... one more, I hope. Come across like this, and this will be the top, this will be open, and then I'm just gonna make a shape. Let's see. Probably come down like this. It's getting dark. Fortunately, I'm up here. Let's see. What's a good shape for that? Like that. That's decent. It's pretty good, right? It needs to go down a little bit, though. I think. Maybe like this. Maybe that could be a good shade curve. I think it needs to go out one more, but I'm gonna sleep first. From here, I'm just gonna go around in concentric circles, I guess. Seems like as good a plan as any, and then adjust from there. Kinda like how I did the eye. That looks good enough, I think. Decent. I think it successfully is a lampshade. I think. And there you have it. We have lamps. We have been lamped. I added one over here, around here. There was a naturally formed spike that I thought... Oh, I forgot to get rid of the dirt so it looks like garbage. Oh, well. I am going to put carpets on here so that it doesn't spawn the mobos. But I think that's starting to be good. It kind of ties this in with the rest of the place. Starting to fill this place out a little bit. It's looking like a whole lot of nonsense, which is... my primary goal is to make absolutely no sense. Sense and logic has no place in this base. So that looks pretty rad. I need to do something about this and this whole thing. This whole from here to all the way around, all of this needs to be fixed. Now, it is time for me to dig a big hole. The biggest hole. Actually, tiny compared to the holes I've dug in the past. But all the way down to bedrock. I don't know if I don't think I'm actually gonna do the glass here. I want to do something else with it, but I am not sure what I want to do. But first step is dig hole. That is a hole complete. I need to do something about these walls, obviously. I'm going to probably end up digging a lot more out. I could do like a cone shape or like a pyramid. I think I am going to dig this out into a cone, and I want to put like a mound of kind of undersea or underwater life. Look at this glorious hole. Look at it. It's so large. I didn't expect it to become this large. It started out pretty small, and then it became really big. It's been several days. This has become quite the slime farm, and that's down to like level Y10 or 11 or something. I was gonna do it all the way down to bedrock, but then I got tired and lazy, and I decided, screw it, I don't feel like it. So, the next step, I don't have any ender pearls, that's okay. Well, the next step in the plan is to build the mound, which is basically just gonna be a really shallow bit of terraforming. I've got a bunch of sandstone, which I'm gonna do it out of. I'll probably put sand on top, but sand falls, so screw that. I'm just gonna start going around, building up a thing. I also need to smooth out these walls and make it look not terrible, because it looks pretty bad. I actually don't know what I'm doing for the walls either, so yeah, I'm just gonna go around and start terraforming with some things. You might ask, why did I remove all of this if I'm just going to put stuff back down? Well, I wanted the resources, mostly. I want it all. And boy, did I get a lot of it. I got a lot. I will not run out of cobblestone for the longest time. It will be a while. And also, I find it generally easier to design terraforming when you're building it up than to dig it out. This base just keeps getting more and more mobility unfamiliar. This is how I get into my base right now, into my main area. I climb a ladder, and I ender pearl, and then I fall down. And then I wait to heal up, because if I fall down twice, I'll die. And then I go back up. I go right back up, and I try it again. There we go. This is all the cobblestone I've mined. This is full all the way up to this column over here. I had to change the way I was putting them, because I ran out of space. I'm just gonna be doing this layer by layer, so I have one layer, and then I'm going to come up a block. I'm gonna match up the shapes to the one that I already have. Now that I have this edge up here, I can come in and fill in the blank areas so that I don't waste any. And once all of this stuff is in place, I'm going to come around with some slabs, and I'm gonna make it even smoother. A lot of times I see people, when they're smoothing out stuff, they just do something like this, where they line the edges of the block. But to make it look like really organic and smooth, you want to bring this out. Don't just have it one block next to this. Kind of bring it out so that it's halfway out, so that this part here looks about equivalent in whatever the slope is to the part that's just on the flat block. My dog barking away, ruining my recording for the 100,000th time. Some things never change. But yeah, you get a much more smoother effect if you bring it out a bit. I have done it. It is done. Sort of. Over there looks kind of weird. But that's because I haven't decided what I'm doing with these walls yet. Which is a very big quandary. Brainstorming, I know what I want to do. This middle part, it's going to be a bunch of ocean life and stuff. Up here, I'm going to flatten out a bunch of places, and I want to have a bunch of tiny upside-down houses. I know I said I wouldn't do traditional architecture, but I feel like the fact that they are small and hanging upside down over an ocean pit is suitable enough for the theme. So little platforms like that up there, probably like 7 by 7. Some of them will be bigger, 9 by 9, 5 by 5 even. They're gonna be tiny. They're gonna be very small. But there's gonna be many of them, I hope, maybe, depending on how lazy I get. It's gonna involve a lot of jumping and climbing and scaffolding and going up and going down, but I think I can do it. I'm starting to wonder if it might be a better idea to do them sideways. Because I don't want to dig more. And also, I feel like I don't want them to kind of block that. And I want them to all kind of be visible and you'd be able to see the whole site from here. So yeah, I think I'm going to do them sideways. I think that's more or less enough, right? If you just like 4 or 5 on each side, it's gonna seem like a lot more when I have to do them one by one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 small sideways houses I have to make. Oh boy. Oh boy. I forgot to bring scaffolding. I'm just gonna do some typical medieval style houses. The style of the house isn't really as important as the composition of the whole thing, so it's gonna be pretty simple. Especially since it's sideways. So honestly, if I get house out of the whole deal, that's good enough. That's good enough for me. So I'm making some pillars. I've never made a sideways house before. This whole series is full of things I've never done before, which I guess is a good thing? Question mark? So I got those posts, and then I can't put slabs sideways. Okay, right. Challenges already presenting themselves. I guess I'm just going to... I'll put a door there. Actually... No, I want to put a door here, so you can see it from the bottom. I'll probably do it like this. Hold on. He's here, so that'll be windows, and then... Let's see. Again, no vertical slabs. Gonna be difficult. Gonna be a bit difficult. I need a different kind of wood. I'll probably use dark oak for the roof. I might change I think I'm gonna use a lot of different woods for this. Probably gonna have all kinds of different woods, but mostly woods, maybe some clay, some gray clay or something like that. And then, put on the roof, and up here as well. Hold on. Yeah, this was a terrible choice to scaffold with. Just gonna have a pointy roof, regular, normal, everyday pointy roof. This task would definitely be aided by flight, for sure. I can't put a door there. I guess I can put 2 trapdoors. Oh, and we got the new kinds of trapdoors because we got 1.14. Rad. Yeah, that works as a door, but I want to actually put it up here so that it's indented a little bit. You're not really gonna be able to get into this house. You're not really gonna need to or want to. And on the ends here, I think I will remove, let's see, remove these, and I should turn that top block to a full block, so that I can put this up to it. Then I'm just gonna put these here. Question is, do I want to bring this out a little bit? I could do that. I could do it with some spruce stairs so that it looks different. And this will kind of hang over the edge there. I can put some wood back here now that that's not being shown from the outside. And that'll look pretty good, I think. I could put glass here, but I kind of don't want to because it would be flat. And I feel... I can't use glass panes because they... I mean, I could, but they would just look weird on the ones that are on the bottom and on the top. So I think I'm just going to use fences, and I need to go get some different colors of wood. I might make that into a, like a different color fence. I'm not super in love with that. I could try replacing these here with dark oak so that it doesn't look so stripy. I do think that looks better. I could even, can I, please? Please? Let me... Nope. Nope. It's trapped. It's trapped in there. I could even take some trapdoors and go like this to give it a little bit of depth. coming out there. And that looks pretty much like a sideways house, am I right? And I think I'm gonna just put this style, this type in the... I have a couple different sizes of platform, and I'm gonna use a bunch of different kinds of wood. The individual houses themselves, not as important as the whole thing altogether. All of the houses are in! It took so long! It took such a long time. It took a long time. But they are here! They are here! I updated my texture pack to the most recent beta textures, and look at that granite. That's gorgeous. I love that. I want to put a little bit of a ring around each of these houses, with some lime wool, like grass. I'll probably... These are all squares, so... this is gonna require a lot of digging. A lot more digging. I changed the beacon to be jump boost for doing this because, boy, was there a lot of jumping. So I'll probably have grass out like that. And this will come up there, knock out the cobblestone, bring this around, and then I'm going to bring it out one, and I think I'll go back like 3 blocks with it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be attaching it to, but it'll look like each one of these houses has a little garden around it. I can also get some leaves and put some leaves here as plant life. There they are in all their glory. It got a little difficult in some of the places because I didn't plan out, and there's like space where they overlap, but I think that's okay. It will probably be annoying and a problem, but that's okay. We shall overcome. Now, I want to... I still don't know how I'm going to connect all of this, especially with the fact that they are overlapping. I think I want to have them coming out like pipes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten out a few more areas. I was originally going to have it be like natural terrain, but I'm thinking more that it would be a good idea to kind of have more flat spaces and have it be more of like a built-up wall or something. But that is going to do it for this episode. Next time, we will do that. I will probably carve out some flat spaces in between episodes. I also need to finish. I have been working more on the terrain that's up here, replacing all the stone with cyan terracotta. This ladder's long experience. Slow, poor user experience. I've brought this most of the way across. This still needs detail. I need to expand this out more. That looks garbage, but for now, I'm gonna say good day to you, Internet, and thank you for watching.